Hey, this is Matt once again. Welcome back to another video, and this is a paid request for James. Thank you so much for that. For those interested in requesting any type of videos, feel free to send it either directly to my PayPal. Do have a CashApp as well. Links are down below in the info box. It could be any reaction, review, re-review, random thoughts, streams, commentaries, video game playthrough for an hour, or full playthrough, whatever the case may be, and I will get to it as soon as I possibly can. So he had a series of reactions he wanted me to do. 3 of them were for Dr. Phil. What I figured what I would do is I would just do those 3 in the same video instead of just making 3 separate videos. Just as I'll just say like reaction to Dr. Phil videos. Now, some people will get mad about this. I cannot show the videos because if I show the videos, they will be blocked. I mean, there's not much I can do about it. So what I'll do is I'll just tell you what the video is called. If you want to open up another tab, another window, you could type that up on the YouTube, follow along with me if you wish to. So, best thing I could do. Because again, with YouTube and whatever this stuff is, it'll get blocked. So, the first, listen, let me just say this. I'm not a fan of Dr. Phil. I've talked about that before. I don't think he is. I think he uses people just like Shelley Duvall when Sally, she was going through her mental difficulties. He'll use stuff for his own gain. He'll use people for his own purposes. And I'm not a fan of him at all. I don't think he gives much in terms of advice. I think he's Jerry Springer, but at least Jerry Springer was more upfront about what he was doing. That's just the way I look at it. Dr. Phil hides to be behind a facade. He's much more articulate, much more. It's like, no, you're not, dude. So, the first video is one called, If You Talk About Me, You Can Go Viral for a Day Because That's How Relevant I Am, says 20-year-old. Does it have any info? 2 Gen Zers, friends say they gained notoriety after posting videos online that pushed boundaries and went viral. But they also say there were some negative consequences. Will that stop them from posting more pranks? Oh gosh, these people do pranks. That's another that's a whole other ball wax to deal with. But it's 3 minutes and 49 seconds. 3, 2, 1, pressing play. Videos online pushing boundaries. The purpose in our videos is to make people laugh. So pretty much they take stuff from the store, gargle mouthwash, they lick the ice cream, they put it back, and that's fine and dandy. They're like, we didn't do anything wrong because we paid for the products. $30 million views for doing that. And what so one person got fired from their job and banned from Walmart. Well, I mean, it worked the viral. You got 30 million people. You got to be on Dr. Phil. After going massively viral, thousands of celebrities tweet about you, talk about you for weeks straight. Brands reach out and pay for you. They pay for ads. Some people would say I used to be their friend and this and that, but they were lying about them. And now these two people are arguing, wondering whose idea it was. So one person says, the ice cream video was my idea. Well, I'm in the video. You're lucky I even recorded it. So now they're mad at each other. So I'll give my thoughts on each one as we do this. So this one, in case you didn't follow along, in case you're just watching this video and that's it, these two people, they had this prank where they lit ice cream or their gargle mouthwash, they put it back on the shelf, but then they go, it was fine because we paid for the products. So then what was the like, okay, so I guess the purpose is we lie to people saying, oh my god, we lit this ice cream, we gargled this mouthwash, and people are going to think we didn't pay for it, and someone's going to buy them, and someone's going to lit it up all night long. Number one, did they tell people, listen, we paid? They probably didn't tell people in the video, because that would have, then what would the prank have been? Oh my god, we did this, and then we paid for it. That'd be like me getting a can of soda, doing this, then go up and paying for it. So, I mean, that's not really a prank. And so yeah, when people don't know the fact that you paid for it, that you bought it, that someone didn't buy your saliva, when people don't know that information, yeah, of course they'd be mad and pissed and angry, because in their view, the way you're making it sound like to them, the way you're making it seem like to them, you are contaminating someone else's body with whatever is in yours for some joke, for some gag, for some other thing, and for a cheap thrill. That's the thing. So it's for people who love that stuff, they would go, oh, it's not even a real prank. Then people who hate that stuff, they would get mad and angry at you. So who are you trying to... I don't know. Like they said, they just wanted to go viral, and they did. And the one person got fired for it. Probably because... if it was shared that much, if it was shared as much as they said, 30 million, one of the people, co-worker, boss, if they use that, they might have seen that and go, wait a minute, one of my workers did this, spit it back up, and left it there? Well, if anybody sees this person at my place, they're going to cause anger, hostility, perhaps violence, trouble, chaos. It's going to cause that. And that's going to affect my business. Because if a customer goes, I don't want to be there because that's what this person did, or they cause drama, or they cause upheaval, that's why the boss is going to terminate that person. Because they have other workers and they have their own job and their own security to deal with. It's one thing if you get fired for nothing. That is more of something. Because even if you go, well, I paid for it, well, the person that comes in and they get mad or angry, or they see it, go, I'm not buying it, because you have that person. If that's the kind of people you're working with who could do this horrendous ad and give people their own spit and saliva, they don't know the whole story. They didn't get the pamphlet that says, oh, by the way, this was a fake and I paid for it, blah, blah, blah. They didn't get that information. It wasn't their job to get the information. Okay? And if that's all they care about is the fame and the money, well, they got it. So they have nothing to complain about then. They have nothing to complain about. You can't complain about people being mean when you do a prank like that. Fake, you have no reason, you have no ball in your court to complain about it then. It's like I'll mention, it's like the guys who, it's if you don't advertise it for everybody to see, you wonder why people get mad at you. It's just ridiculous. And let's go to the second one. This one says, viral video star says he doesn't talk to family because they're irrelevant. Great. So once again, in another tab, another window, if you want to type in Dr. Phil, viral video star says he doesn't talk to family because they're irrelevant. It's 3 minutes long, like actual 3 minutes. Oh, it's the same person. This is the same person. Okay, so this is the same. Just curious, is the other one this? No, okay. So the third one's a different person. So this one is the same person as the one in the previous video. So 3, 2, 1, pressing play. It's easy to go viral, you just have to make sure you're not going to get arrested. We're not telling other people to do it. I want to inspire the LGBTQ people. To what? Do pranks and get fired? That's what you want to do? Hey, do these pranks and get fired from your job. I'm not going to, I don't care what my family thinks, just gets me somewhere. And the other guy, I don't talk to my family because they're irrelevant. I don't talk to my family because they don't have followers and they're not rich. I love how the other person said it's about being a good person, and then this person's like, you're not famous, no one knows who you are, no one knows who you are, okay? You guys aren't relevant either, so you don't understand. How are you relevant? You're not relevant at all. And here's the thing. This is not going to last forever. It's going to last 15 minutes at most, and then where are you going to be? Since you want to say your family's irrelevant, well, say, okay, fine. When you need help, sorry, I missed something. Let me go back. Sorry, I'm going to go back to 1 minute and 44 seconds. I missed what he said. I was too busy bitching. 1 minute 44 seconds. Unpause. Now. What did Dr. Phil say? I was too busy bitching. God, this person, man. Stum bodies. Not somebody, stum bodies. Oh, he says, I didn't know you till today. Yeah. Nobody knows you. I didn't know this person. Nobody knows you. I don't have an ego. I like how the other person was like trying to be like, oh yeah, you know, he did to me as well. He did in my relationships too. So you tell like the other person wanted to like get away from this guy because he saw that this guy was making nuclear heat. Nuclear heat. So, oh god. So let me reflect on that. So he cut his family off, not because they were awful to him, not because of any abusive nature, not because of any inflammatory remarks, not because of horrible, terrible things. It's because, quote, they're irrelevant because they don't have as many followers. And they're not rich. Well, let me tell you something. I don't know this person's name. I guess I should have looked it up. I don't care to look up, to be honest. Because nobody knows this guy's name. No one knows who you are. No one knows who you're going to be. No one knows where you're going to be. This was years ago. Where find one person that knows who this person is. Instead, what's going to happen is this fame you had is going to disappear. There's going to be another person right around the corner that takes your followers, that takes your this and that, and they're not going to think about you anymore. So you go, oh, you're the old thing, here's the new thing. And they'll throw you in the dumpster because you feel you have said that's how you should do. That's how you should approach people. That's how you should look at people. So if that's how you look at people, that's how they're going to look at you. The door swings both ways. And then there's going to come a time where you're going to be alone and you're going to be lonely and your family probably doesn't want anything to do with you because you threw them away for nothing. So you're not going to have any help. You're going to get a job at Starbucks. Nothing against people who work at Starbucks. To be honest, I never go to Starbucks. But you don't be there. And if you have this kind of attitude, no one's going to want to work with you. No one's going to want to deal with you. And no one wants to be around you. And you'll burn bridges before they're even built. Showing a bit of hospitality costs the price of free. People like that, man. Karma will catch up. Karma will catch up. That's just how it will be. That's how it will be. Karma will catch up like a son of a bitch. So last video is Dr. Phil to guest sit down or leave. So I'm pause at the beginning. Again, you have another tab or window. Just type in Dr. Phil to guest sit down or leave. It's 3 minutes 11 seconds. 3, 2, 1, pressing play. So tell me about this NDA agreement. Non-disclosure. He's like, yeah, I know what it stands for. So you have investors. Asks a rapper about his claims that he's about to sign a huge record deal. They haven't given me any money yet. Sit down or leave, I don't care which. It's Allie. You want to touch this your big day. Did you sign with Interscope? No. Are you leaving here to sign with Interscope? You got posts on your social media that you work at Interscope, but you haven't signed anything that says you're actually with Interscope. So you say you worked with them, but you haven't signed any deal. So you're just lying that you're working there. He goes, I know Interscope workers and they don't know you. They say they don't know you at all. Good or bad. This music is my job. I'm going to be 100% with this business. Dip money music. So he didn't get, he did not get almost signed by Atlantic Records. No one is looking at him. It's hype. It's trying to get hype. Because wait, if people are wanting him, if people are noticing him, I better take notice of him too. Wait, if these people look at him, maybe they know something I don't. That's why he's doing this. That's why he's lying. That's why he's making stuff up. Because if you, I mean, it's like Schwarzenegger did to Stallone with Stop 'Em Mama Will Shoot. Schwarzenegger knew it was a bad movie, but he's like, just say I may be interested. Then Stallone goes, wait, Arnold may want to do that film? I'll do that film. And then Arnold admitted later it was all a joke. It was all a trick. Get Stallone to do this movie that he knew was bad. Because the... So yeah, this guy, he didn't sign no record deal. He had no... So he lied about it. He lied about having a deal. And yeah, that's what happened. He said, oh yeah, I'm with this group. They never heard of you. Well, so it's just a bunch of lies, a bunch of... What the faculty of his brain is trying to do is, again, create fake hype. Wait, this guy... That and that and that are interested in him? If they're interested in him, maybe I should be interested in him. Maybe they see something I don't. And instead, the lies catch up with you. Yeah, the liar can't keep up with the story. This guy comes across as someone who auditioned on American Idol, got laughed out of the studio, says, I don't even care, they're wrong about me. His rap name was Pinocchio? Yeah, no one is an investor until he gives you the money. Pretty much Dr. Phil called him on it. He was trapped. He knew he couldn't go anywhere. He knew he couldn't get his way out of it, so he just kept fumbling his words and trying to go in a circle and didn't know what all to say. He was frazzled. He didn't know what to say. So yeah. So what did we have? We had, of the 3 videos, 2 of them with the same 2 people who did these fake pranks of spitting in mouthwash or licking ice cream. And, well, they paid for it. They did pay for it. But then one got fired, and the other thinks their family's irrelevant because they don't have followers and they're not rich. Then this person is a rapper, I guess Pinocchio, which is a bad name for a rapper, if that's his rapper name, who says he's working for this and this company, but he's not. He says he's got investors, but they give him no money. That means you have no investors because you need the money. That's how an investment works, usually. And then he got caught in a lie, and he couldn't say anything. He could not say anything about it. He had nothing to say. Because what else is there to say? Just a load of malarkey, to use an antiquated phrase. Malarkey. So that's just me. But with that said, thanks for watching. Take care. I mean, Dr. Phil calling them out, I can appreciate that because they deserve it. I think Dr. Phil, he's not on the up and up either, like a lot of celebrities. So, which would mean a little bit of hypocrisy. But, you know, the people he's going toe to toe with, they have no sympathy for them. So, there you go with that. So those are interesting to watch and infuriating and ready to piss me off. But there you go. I'm sure that was the purpose. So thanks for watching. Take care, and we'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye.